Hi, I'm Sandra from Zandrali. Do you believe in personal growth, one page at a time? At Zandrali, we are not just reading, we are evolving. If you are ready to transform through the power of reading, subscribe and let's grow together. In today's video, we'll be diving into a topic that is sure to elevate your reading experience. I will be sharing with you the incredible powers and benefits reading communities offers and how you have been missing out not engaging with one. Ensure to watch to the end to unpack all the full benefits. Reading is generally seen as a solitary activity as it makes it perfect. It requires a quiet, relaxing environment for best results, and we generally do it without the company of others. With that being said, we are also social creatures, and we generally need the company of each other. Reading is no different, and reading clubs or book clubs have been around for centuries. Reading alone is good, but reading with community members is better because they help you engage in the book better and you gain perspective you might not gain while you reading alone. You're also held accountable with communities and you grow. Being part of a group feels right, and meeting like-minded people usually strikes the right chord for most of us. That is why, regardless of the hobby we think about, we will generally find clubs and groups of people who meet and discuss the topics that interest them. So, what exactly are reading communities? Well, a reading community is a group of people that engage in reading for pleasure while at the same time interacting with each other. It serves as a place of support and allows our voices to be heard. It's a group of readers who meet on a regular basis to discuss the books they've been reading. You have the choice to join a real life book club where meetings are done in person by physically going to a particular location and meeting your fellow book club members, or you can join an online reading community where all the actions take place on social media platforms or through online meetings. Why should you join a reading community? There are lots of great reasons to be part of a reading group. From research carried out, 95% of people read things they wouldn't typically read since joining a reading group. 84% of people feel more connected to other people because of being part of a reading group. And 71% said their mental well-being has improved since joining a reading group. 72% of people read more since they joined a reading group. 71% of people enjoyed reading more when they discussed a book or text as part of their group. Research also shows that participation in shared reading group is linked to enhanced relaxation, calmness, concentration, quality of life, confidence, and self-esteem, as well as feeling of a shared community and common purpose. There are many ways you can benefit from joining a book club or reading community, and unless you already tried it and didn't like it, you should definitely give it a shot. One reason you should join a reading club or community is that you would read more diversely. When you join a reading club, there is a very great chance that you read more than initially were reading before. And that's because you are going to be pressured to keep up with the reading requirements from your book club members in order to remain a member. Most book clubs have their meetings scheduled weekly or once every 2 weeks, and you need to read a certain book between these meetings. That's because the books that were assigned during the previous meeting are extensively discussed during the next. Specific book club questions will be asked. The topics are going to spark interesting conversations, and you are very likely to have a great time. And not only will you get to read more, you also diversify the titles. You have no power over the titles on the official reading list, which is going to force you to read the books you sometimes wouldn't have chosen for yourself. You may learn that you actually enjoy reading different genres you've never thought of, like authors that never sparkled an interest, or simply books that you always consider to be outside your comfort zone. Second, you will make friends. Meeting with people with the same interests with you is going to be a great experience, regardless of whether you do it physically in person or online. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded people generally improves and strengthens our beliefs. You will get a fulfilling feeling by knowing that you belong to a group. Even though many of us enjoy the solitary aspect of reading and find comfort in spending time alone in a quiet environment, Being part of a community of people who share your belief and interest is going to give you that boost and is going to push you to become a better, more accomplished reader. 3. Reading communities expand your views and broaden your perspective. Hearing what everyone has to say about the book you've all read can be quite revealing. You can discover your opinion as shared by others or others see things completely differently. Keeping an open mind and trying to understand how everyone else perceives the message of the book is going to help you expand your own view. You can even become more understanding and empathic person. You will need to learn how to hear everyone out. Try to understand why they think the way they do. Wait, wait for your turn to give your opinion, and then the whole process is going to force you to do a lot more thinking than the usual when you read alone. 4. It makes you a more organized reader. Having to keep up with the reading list imposed by a book club is going to force you to become a better organized reader. There will be less slacking around in your reading habit. Knowing that not finishing a book will most likely mean missing out on the next meeting is going to be a great motivator for you to find ways to improve on your reading speed and general performance. Having a deadline for every book you read is a great start to taking reading more serious and will help you to be more efficient with your time management skills. Now, how do you find these book clubs and reading community? Well, they are closer than you might think. Start by checking your local library or bookstore for book club events. You can also search online for forums and groups dedicated to your favorite genres. And of course, we at Zandrali have the most welcoming and supportive reading community, which you can be part of by clicking the link in our bio now. Once you're in a reading community, the key is engagement. Participate in discussions, share your thoughts, and don't be afraid to ask questions. To fully enjoy the benefits of a book club, you need to be an active member. That means going to all meetings, reading all the books, and constantly being part of the conversation. This doesn't only increase your chance to actually become friends with your book club colleagues, but it also stimulates you intellectually. Learn to ask the right questions, start conversations, always share your opinions, and be mindful of others. They, are, they also need to be heard and acknowledged. Being an active member is going to help you enjoy your time. Every time you go to a meeting and knowing that you are going actively to discuss the book you are reading is also going to push you to read more carefully and you are going to be more in touch with your thoughts. You also want to keep an open mind. Being part of a book club requires a lot of mindfulness and respect for what other club members are thinking. You're not the only one in the room with thoughts about the book. Wait for your turn, share your opinion, be respectful of what others are saying. You may discover new perspective, valid points of view, and you will certainly enjoy a sparkled conversation. The benefits of a book club go way beyond what you might expect from weekly meetings. Being part of a readers community can change the way you read. It can help you become more efficient and organized and can change your views about the book you are reading. You can join our online community using the link in the description box. Thank you for joining us today on Zandrali and watching till now. Share with us if you are part of a reading community or would join one today. Subscribe and like this video for more reading tips. See you next time and happy reading.